Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very important. It's not important to liberals, libertarians, people who believe in God, people who live to smoke, people who live to drink, people who live ayahuasca, people who live DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Now, if you do those things, like you smoke and you drink, then you got lots to learn. Alright, but you can still watch my videos. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch it, but I do say you shouldn't watch it because most of the time you can't pay attention when you're smoking and shit, okay? But of course, on with the subject and on with the topic. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or even roast special, put it down below because I'm not like everybody else here, okay? Talking to you straightforward. If you can't pay attention, you might as well just move along. Now, this video is going to be about 2021 and the homeless alphas. Homeless alphas. Okay, what's that in my nose? Okay. I just had a stream with some bros. Okay, Victor. Okay. I can't remember, but of course, you can check it out yourself. Oh, that's my hair. Yeah, you know, right. But one day when I was in the homeless streets, let me tell you a little story. And I saw a couple in the street. And they told me that they met each other on the street. And they didn't even want no rental house. They rather live on the street. I was blown the fuck away. I sat down with them. I wish I could just help them, but they said they wasn't interested in money. So what's more important than money? Your fucking health. Your fucking health, peoples, is more important than money. I said that, how are you getting your nutrients if you're homeless? You improvise, okay? I know it may be a struggle, but having money can actually create an overhead of problems. This is why I say, sometimes, if I ever got rich, I'd probably kill a lot of folks, okay? But I'm just joking around. I don't know what I would do with all that money. But really, you shouldn't, in 2020, 21, nobody should be thinking about buying any homes. Okay? Let's remember what I'm saying here. When you purchase a home, there's an overhead there. Okay? And their overhead takes maintenance. If you don't already have your multiple wives, and you already don't have like shit together with your own health, you need to go backwards. Your health is more important. Traveling to another country is more important than staying in America. If you're black and you believe in the Black Lives Matter, you know you ain't receiving any money, have you? So now you understand how Black Lives doesn't support you. It doesn't help you. Alright, so you gotta get out of the Black Lives Matter, get out of the fucking politics and shit. Because it's a waste of time for black folks. They only 13% of the population. What handouts are they getting more than everybody else? Do you know they're giving stimulus checks to people who make $30,000 to $60,000 a year? They don't need no motherfucking stimulus checks, but they still giving it away. But if you're piss poor and you're under the 15,000 bracket, like myself and shit, and you're under the $20,000 bracket, oh my God, okay? You don't even have a house. You don't have a bucket to piss in. You should deserve more, correct? Okay, so, oh well. They don't give a fuck about you. So now, since you know that Black Lives Matter, and you know the stimulus check ain't really going to help you all like that much, but it surely is going to help out someone who makes $60,000 a year, you should be focusing on your goddamn health and psychological well-being. Okay, and that's a white piece of hair. I gotta cut that shit. That's not a booger now. Okay. So the moral of what I'm saying here, this is not the year to be buying up shit. This is the year to try to be saving, trying to travel, you guys, because you guys are more likely to be affected while women are being single mothers. Okay. They want to be whores. Okay. And as I said before, the more whores that pop out bastard children, the more society is fucked. You got that? If you want to make America great, you bring back Donald Trump. We already seen the trend of Biden is Biden is not making things look too good for everybody. But okay, we're gonna see how it works. We're gonna see how much chaos we can get. Because I'm a sadist myself. I'm a sadist and a Satanist too. I hope you understand what a Satanist means. All right? Satanist does not mean you worship the devil. Incorrect. Wrong. And a sadist, it is like chaos. I don't cause anarchy. I don't cause problems. As a matter of fact, it's really not good to be my friend if you don't like anarchy, okay? Because usually I give you a warning, You cross that line, you get anarchy. Yes, you was warned. Okay, at least I warned you. It's not like I didn't, like, I'm an abuser or anything, because I used to get abused. I was abused for 5 years by my wife psychologically, but I'm like, okay, I can play that game too after a while. But other than that, she still has to pay up though. If she don't pay, it's time for the lay out. Knock that bitch out. Okay. But of course, I digress here. Okay. So, what did you learn so far from me in my video? Did you learn what the importance of being alpha means? It means your health is more important than money, but money is there. You can think about money to make your health better. That's good, because I didn't like that couple in the street. I didn't want them on the street. I wanted to help them so bad, and it was a happy couple. They was healthy too, and they said that we don't need all that over here. There's too much over here. We don't need children either. They wasn't focused on children. They was having good sex in the fucking cold in the streets. When it gets warm, the sex gets better. And when the winter, the sex even feels even more better because they're inside together more often, talking to each other, wooing each other. And I saw an alphaness that most people cannot even contain with. And you're in the greatest country of all time, but you're gonna complain? They didn't even want their social. I think they probably was receiving Social Security. He probably was lying because they had their little. It was sitting in the corner somewhere in Pittsburgh. And then now they ain't there now, but I used to go past them and see what they were doing, but they're not there. So maybe they moved somewhere. They had a little tent and shit. Weather can't fuck with you if you got a good tent. You purchase those things, you get it from the shelter. They got shelters out in America. And it's mostly men in the streets today. And I talked to a whole lot of men who was in the streets, and I see their potential. There's guys who got property, and they don't want to live in their own house. This is why I say, you guys, buying a house is a lonely place. It's better to be around people, okay? If you need that attention. But I still feel the validation should be coming from within, all right? And like you already know what I teach. I teach guys to focus on the fundamentals. Your health is first. If you want to focus on the money, you can do that. That could be an alpha trait if you want to put it that way. It's okay. But don't simp. Don't simp. That can fuck your life by simping. I know she may look nice. That ass may look nice. But later down the line, it ain't going to be nice no more. Especially if she white, okay? I'm just trying to put it simply from my experiences. God damn it, okay? But if she black, you might have some problems either. No, it doesn't matter. You don't marry these hoes. They tell you to get married, you know, that's not the agreement. Okay, it's verbal, verbatim, okay? When a female don't want to believe your word, that you're going to be together without going through a whole court system, a motherfucking state system and shit, fuck that bitch. I'm telling you, you don't want to listen? Okay. Be my guest. And I know most of you Milanos the crackers ain't gonna listen to me, but it's up to you. Okay. And yeah, but other than that, that's all I really got to say, your brothers and sisters. I don't know how I'm gonna title it, but I hope it brings you attention to my videos. And y'all have a nice day, okay? If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, especially put it down below. Because I'm not your average man. I'm not your Peter Pan. All right, boys and girls. Oh, I'm planning on going to Gambia this year if everything goes right. You know, if anybody want to come with me, you pay your dues to me, and I can set up all of the shit. Because I traveled to Ethiopia, and I got my videos. Check out my bio down below. If you want to see me in Ethiopia, check out Matriarch Knowledge, the first one, and the second one. I was in Ethiopia in the first one, and I left Ethiopia in the second Matriarch Knowledge too. All right? You know how to donate. You know who the fuck I am. All right. I'm out of here. Peace.